everybody. So today we are going to be doing our little elephant here. Isn't he or she cute? All right. So to start the elephant, we need to know how to draw circles. So the first thing we're going to do is figure out where the head is. So you can see this head is kind of shaped like a circle, except the top is a little bit more narrow than the bottom. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to draw ourselves a circle where the bottom is kind of wide and the top, okay? Now the body is also a circle if you push it through to the head. We need an eraser for this step, but we won't be using it until the end, okay? So we are going to draw another circle. I'm going to start at about that point in this circle, and it's going to be roughly the same size. So you have two circles that intersect, see? All right, the next step we're going to do is another circle. We're going to put on our feet, and again, they are going to go through this bottom circle. And we want them to be roughly the same size, okay? So now we got 4 circles, one here, and 2 here. Next, we're going to do our eyes, and we have to find the position for the eyes. So on the top circle, you're going to start from the middle of the circle, and you're going to draw a straight line. Okay? And now you're going to draw a line through the center this way. Okay? And then one a little bit higher right there. All right? And now through this circle, you're going to do another circle, and the line will be in the middle of the circle, like that. Okay? And then in the center of that one, you are going to draw another circle. Again, with that going through it. All right. Now let's draw our ears. And so elephants' ears, if you look, they kind of look like jelly beans, don't you think? It's more narrow down here and thicker up here. But if you know how to draw a circle, you kind of got it, because you see it's kind of round, like a circle. So here we go. I'm going to start right here, up here in this corner, kind of diagonal to the eye. And we're going to draw a half circle. And then an inverted, like turn it inside out, like that. And then go down and make a tight loop. And there you got your jelly bean. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. This time I'm going to do it all in one motion now. Just like that. Okay? And then you're going to go in a little bit and follow those lines like that. And like that. Okay? And now let's do the trunk, because the trunk is very important. And I think I put this line too high. That's okay. We're going to start here, and we're going to draw a line. Kind of a frown. And then we're going to go a little below it and draw another frown, and a little below it and draw another frown. Okay? And that is the beginning of the trunk, like the wrinkles of the trunk. And on this bottom line, we are going to draw a slight Y like that. And I'm going to follow this line first. And I'm going to draw all the way down into the body and make a J. Doesn't that look like a J? And then we're going to follow this one the same way. And end also in a J, but have a really tiny gap between the two and the end, and a big gap up there. Do you see that? And now I'm going to draw a smiley face to connect them. and another smiley face slightly above it. And then we're going to do a smiley face this way and this way. Oh, and this way. Kind of a frown there, okay? And I'm just going to erase this little mistake I made. There you go. So it's smiley, smiley, smiley this way, frown this way, okay? And then up here, we're going to go back up here, and we're going to do our eyebrows. And we're going to go like kind of in the center of the eye, straight up. And we're going to make a kind of sideways frown. Look at that. And we're going to intersect it and put a line. And we're going to do the same up here, up to about the same point. Sideways frown. Like that. And intersect it. There you go. And now for the bottom of the eye, we're going to do 2 frowns that run into the bottom of the eye. Okay? And we're going to make smiley faces coming off the eye in a sideways pattern for the eyelashes on both sides. All right? And now we're going to move to probably the hardest part, or I think is the hardest part. We are going to make the 2 front legs. We're going to make the 2 front legs. So we are going to start kind of above this circle and like right here. Okay? And I'm going to draw kind of like I'm drawing a V on one side, angling down. And I'm going to do the same over here, like that. Okay. And now I'm going to, right below this trunk, I'm going to draw myself a V. And from that V, I'm going to draw one leg, kind of angling towards it. And then the other leg, kind of angling towards it, but not that deep. There we go. So, there we go. And now, you kind of draw another smile to connect the lines. See? And now I'm going to draw a M or 2 frowns right at the bottom of the feet, and those are its toes. See? Okay. And now we're going to draw the tail, and we're going to put it right here where this circle meets this circle, that little corner there. You're going to draw a smiley face going up like that. Okay? And now we're going to draw a V that connects to there, but see it still has this and it's even. See how that's all even? All right, and then you're just going to draw lines that you're going to connect to that one point. And you can draw as many as you want to make it as fluffy as you want. Okay, and there's your tail. And now we're going to move to hairstyle. And you can make it any hairstyle you want. You can make a mohawk, you can make curlies, you can make anything, or you don't have to do anything. Sometimes people just do a little line like that for a hairstyle. See that? But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this little hairstyle here, which is a little tough. And to do that, you're going to do this. Make a kind of funky looking smile. And then you're going to bring it back and attach it to the head. And do one that's kind of longer. Same, going in the same direction. And then do one going the opposite direction. And there's your little hairstyle. Isn't that cute? And you can add flowers to it. Add like flowers or beads or whatever you want to add. But now we got our completed elephant. But you can see there's a lot of lines that are intersecting, and that doesn't look very good, does it? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our pen and we're going to pick the lines that we want to keep. So for instance, the eyes, I want to keep the outer circles, but I don't want to keep that line going through it. So I'm going to draw through the circles, through the little guy going down there, and these guys here, right? And then the eyebrow. But I'm not going to keep this line or this line, so I'm not going to draw them in. I'm not keeping this line, so I'm not going to draw that in, but I will draw these half circles because we need these for our trunk. I'm going to draw the trunk because we need the trunk, right? So I'm going to copy those lines. And then on this bottom part, I'm going to draw this part of this line, but not the rest of this line because I'm keeping this circle, this whole circle. So anything that's inside the circle, I'm not going to draw. So I'm going to keep the top part and the bottom part, but not this part. So I'm not going to put that in pen. I'm going to keep my V, and I am going to keep the whole of this line. Okay, and I'm going to do the same for this side. So we keep that line, we keep that line. We only keep half of that and half of that. And we're going to keep all of this circle. All right, and same with the head, like I'm going to show you the head. You want to do this part of the head, but where it runs into the trunk, we're not keeping that. And we're not keeping it underneath the hair. So when we go to the hair, we're just going to draw this line. We are keeping it here though, this little bit here. Like that. And then I can continue drawing the head. So you see that these parts here are missing. All right, so then you continue to do this for the whole elephant until you get this. And as you can see, this one still has all of those lines. See through here, I haven't done the eyebrows on this one yet, so I'm just going to complete the eyebrows. All right, so now you're going to take your eraser. You can take the one on the back of your pencil if you have one. This one doesn't. And we're going to erase all these lines that we don't want. And kind of clean it up. Oh yeah, on the smile as well, you only use part of the smile because the trunk goes over it. So see, there's no smile in the trunk, only on the sides. So you're gonna erase all the lines inside that you don't want, and the lines that, like, see on the ears, there's like excess pencil because I didn't do it that well. So we're just going to erase everything that's pencil that you can still see. Let's go down here. See this line that goes through here? You just erase it. Make sure you keep that little bit of the body that's between the legs. And erase and erase until it's all erased and you got this beautiful thing. And if you see anything that you missed in pen, like see I missed a little bit up here, I can just finish that off like that, okay? And now we're going to talk about coloring. So you can use whatever color you want to color your elephant. As you can see here, I did a gray elephant with pink ears and blue eyes, and I gave him little blushies. And I did pink down here. But you can color your elephant any color you want and use any medium you want, meaning any colored pencil, crayon, or markers that you want to use. Okay? So let me just color this guy in a little bit, and I'm going to give him green eyes. So I'm going to color my elephant. I'm going to give him green eyes. And we're going to do some exploration with color. So you have a good day. Have a good Dana night out. And be sure to share your elephants with Dana. Email them to Dana Estates. And so we can see all your wonderful elephants and we can put them online. Thank you very much. And I hope you have a fun time exploring your elephant.